Hey guys, welcome. This is Co's Corner number 2 here, and we do have our guest, Soul CPU here. He's our local TO, runs First Take every single week, and our usual co-commentator here, we got Viz
I'm here every week.
every week, for it all the time. So on this channel here, just a quick debriefing. We're bringing in Soul CPU this time around, only because he's a TO, so it's like different perspective. Um, and the first topic we're gonna be talking about today is UnBan Nairo. Like it was trending on Twitter. I don't know if both of you guys saw that.
hmm
Um, what do you think about that? Are you guys like a little bit sus about that, or like how do you feel about him coming back potentially? Like what you think?
I'm fully in support of it. Um, I personally feel that Nairo did nothing wrong in that situation. If you don't know about the situation, I'm not going to tell you here. But it's completely like I can understand why Twitch banned him, but again, bringing him back would be a huge benefit to the people who actually want him back, which is a majority of the Smash scene,
hmm
including
Yeah, I
me.
completely understand. No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go for it, Viz.
No, you're good. You're good.
Nah, go for it. Go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm completely in support of UnBan Nairo. I fully believe that he should be unbanned.
Yeah, I understand why at the time, back in I don't remember when all this went down. I think it was over the summer, if I remember correctly, when it originally happened, and I completely understand why Twitch and some of those platforms may have decided to do that. However, I think we haven't seen the legal documents. We haven't seen any of that. We can't know 100% for certain. But from what I've heard, and seen from like people that know him, like his friends, his statement that came out, and the fact that it was also settled, it was also settled, and everything is, from what we can tell, for the most part, it's pretty much okay now. If I personally, I don't see an issue with it at all. I think I'm again, I agree. I'm in support of, hopefully get him getting unbanned, and if everyone feels comfortable with it, also letting him back in the Smash scene. I'm for it.
That's fair enough. But the main thing that I was like getting to though is I feel like most people are in agreement. In agreement now. Now that we know the legal work is done, etc., etc. But I was keeping it honest. I posted on Twitter not too long ago. It was just like, I I'm all for it, but I'm not gonna say I was always for it. Like when that happened, and Samsora sort of threw him under the bus and stuff like that,
Hmm.
I was like, I sort of believe this, and I do feel like Naro should be out of the scene at that time. Um, how did you guys feel back then when you heard all that news, the Captain Zack bullshit and yada yada? Like, how were you guys taking that? Were you just like, I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt because we don't have no evidence, like concrete evidence, or were you just like, get out of here? Like, what was going through your guys' mind, when that was happening?
I
Uh,
took that shit with the entire salt shaker. Um, all the quote unquote proof that Zach provided was like blatantly like a brag towards whatever friend. If you guys seen the tweet longer and the quote unquote like screenshots, god damn it. Uh, like these if you've seen them, you notice that they were like obvious brags towards whoever he was talking about. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and like I want Savage. Like that just put me off, and there goes Soul. That put me off completely. Uh, I just it, I don't know how to explain it. It was just like really, it looked really bad on Zach's end. I was fully against his sweat longer when it came out.
did you read
Yeah.
that, Soul? Did you read the tweet longer?
I read it back over the summer. I don't remember all the details of it, just because there's been, over time there's been more and more new information given to us. I don't remember it 100%. But I mean, at the time, considering there were issues with the twit longer, but there's obviously stuff with other top players being involved, like you mentioned, Samsora and maybe Tweak and a couple of other people that a lot of people knew, that kind of started, like you said, kind of threw him under the bus. And like at that time, all we had were Zach's twit longer, Nairo, for better or worse, whether that was good or bad, basically owning up to it, But that was just later. He mentioned that was a panic response, but at the time, that was all he had given us. and
Mhm.
then the other top players throwing him under the bus. That was all the information I had. So I think at the time I understand why people's reaction was to kind of like, yeah, this is because if that was real, that's a serious issue. But now that more information's come out about that, we have to adapt to the information we have. Is pretty much what I'm saying.
Fair enough, man.
Mhm.
But I'm all for it, and I am really expecting him to be back very soon. I don't know about Twitch because that happened. I want to say around Wednesday or so, and we are here. What is it? It's Saturday already. Jesus,
Yeah,
bro, and
I
like
think the
nothing.
Saturday
almost
after.
Sunday.
And Twitch has not said anything about it. He's still very much banned. But I feel like he's maybe gonna come back to tournaments. There is this one
Mhm.
tournament series by Helvet. I don't know if you guys know Helvet. He's a moderator on like every single big tournament series thing. So you could just take off cam, like it's
Okay,
all
cool,
good.
cool.
It,
They
He
already know how you
helps.
look
Yeah,
like. They already know how you look
yeah.
like.
There you go. You get it for 5 minutes. That's all you get.
Fair enough. That's all
you,
you get. That's all you get. What's going on, jokes?
you've got your time, chat.
Um, but damn, was Helvet. Helvet is a mod on like so many different big tournament series. And if you hop into his Discord, there's this like section where it's just like talking about Nairo, and they're all naifus in there. They're all there. And I have a lingering suspicion that um Nairo might actually join that tournament because currently the featured players for that tournament is going to be Meister and Sonics. Those are the two confirmed right now, and those are bangers. Like after that, you're probably gonna get better and better players. But I'm really
Mhm.
expecting Nairo to join up in Lockhart Series 2. When do you guys expect Nairo to come back in any shape or form?
I would say, as far as making content overall, probably next month.
Next
If you would
month.
want to get into it, then I mean, it's I was just like an approximation. I can't speak. It's just an approximation. Um, like especially what's been going on, like in uh, the Smash scene. Like as far as entering tournaments, I think he'll come back to tournaments. Probably soon. But as far as making content, I don't think he's gonna come back. Like anytime in the super near future.
As far as content or as far as like tournaments? Like what do you think he's gonna come
As
back to
far as
first?
I feel like he's gonna maybe come back to making content first.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
it all depends on him. I can't really say for sure.
Um,
Why is he disconnected?
I don't know. He's gonna come back in a sec. He's gonna. So Soul, what do you think? Jokes said in chat, Nairo could enter tournaments under a different name, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Like, if that were happening, he would have done that already. Uh,
I don't think he really would see the need at this point because I mean he from what I can tell he was more than willing to work with Twitch on whatever terms they have for the ban, and at the moment with the information we have there's no reason for him to not just go in as himself if he
And
does choose to start doing tournaments or content again,
and even
in my
regarding like
opinion.
under a different name, that's pretty scummy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I
Yeah,
if
that's like because
anything,
remember you heard. I mean, not to, I'm not trying to compare any or anything, but like, the other party involved in this, which is Captain Zach, he was banned for a while and then he started entering locals under the tag secretary, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
So, it's a very shady road to go down and it
Mhm.
can give off the wrong impressions and go downhill really, really fast. So,
So
definitely.
you as a TO, that's specifically another reason why we brought you here.
mhm.
You as a TO, what do you think would happen as a cause to Nairo if he were to do something scummy, like anything scummy from here on out? You think that's the last straw? No more Nairo in the community whatsoever. Like I'm saying, even like minor fuck ups. Like something. I know it's like very controversial and happens a lot, but I feel it can be a slip up where he's looking at fucking Pyra and
I'll be right back, fellas.
it's all good. And the
Check
whole
on
like
time.
sexually objectifying and stuff like that. If he fucks up like in that regard, do you think that like that's a last snap? He's never coming back, or do you think now it's like he's saint? He's saint. There's like nothing else. He has the legal evidence. He's safe no matter what. Like, what do you think as a TO is gonna happen from here?
I mean, I have to say from it objectively, unfortunately, how accusations work. Whether they're true or not, that does, people are gonna associate you with that just for a long time. Unfortunately, sometimes even if like in this case it wasn't necessarily true, like a lot of people are still gonna remember that, even if they're less, especially if it all is untrue. As we're fairly certain it is right now. He might be walking on thin ice for a little while on that, but I do think that it's gonna be somewhere in the middle. It's not an extreme like, oh, if you slip up one minor thing, you're out. But I do think it's gonna be like, he's gonna have to be a little bit careful. But from what I could tell, I mean, I didn't watch a lot of, to be completely honest, I didn't watch a lot of Nairo content or anything like that,
Yeah,
before all this went down or
me
even
neither.
after. But like from my impressions, from what I can tell, he seems to be, you know, a fairly responsible individual and seems to have like a really, really good reputation in the community before all this happened. So I don't think there should be a huge reason for concern in that regard, but I do think I understand that some TOs are most likely gonna be a bit more careful, a bit more hesitant.
Yeah, for sure. Um, so whenever Viz comes back, I think this is a good time. I think we all agree here, that he's good as far as now. But he does need to just walk on thin ice regardless. If the fans start popping off on him, he can't just go off and do whatever. He's probably not gonna fucking room with anybody anymore. He's probably gonna have like a
More likely
solo
than
fucking
not,
room,
it's like again, it's gonna be a very yeah, it's gonna be a very, very careful, very delicate situation once offline comes back and people start traveling together again.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Viz came at a good time. So we're talking about the second topic now. The thing that everybody's
Mhm.
talking about, obviously. Um, Pythra, Myra, what have you. Um,
Yes.
what do you think they're gonna be in the meta? What do you foresee in the future?
Um, that's funny. uh, I wouldn't say like they're gonna be anything too broken, but they're gonna be really good. I don't think they're gonna like change the meta at all. Mithra probably because she has a lot of options and she's like super fast. But adapting to two different playstyles at the same time on the same character, like on both ends, is really challenging. Although it's not gonna like completely change the meta in my eyes, it's gonna be really tough to adapt to.
hmm No, in my opinion, this says Pyra Mithra is probably the most fun I've had with the DLC character since Piranha Plant and Joker. And from
Mhm.
what I can tell, it seems to be a very popular opinion, a very fun character. I think this character is going to be. I don't think I agree with Viz. I don't think they're broken or anything by any means, especially once people start learning the matchup. But I do think a lot of people are going to pick this character up, and they're probably going to be a high tier character that they're going to be a threat. This is going to be a character we need to, not game breaking by any means or anything, but like this is going to be a character you're going to need to prepare for.
Mhm.
One thing for sure, like this character's like stupid fun though. Like everybody and their mother are just like, "Yo, this is gonna be secondary," and then there's other people who are just like, "Yeah, I have a secondary, but I'm enjoying Pythra a lot. I'm gonna keep playing her, and if I enjoy her, I might secondary her." But everybody's like on the fence because like they don't know if this character's actually like crap or not. At the end of the day,
Right.
if it's just like placebo, first week and things are just happening. Um, but this patch overall is looking stupid good, dude. Like
Oh
everybody
yeah.
got so hyped, just like Wario nerfed. What else do we have?
Thank God. I'm sorry, Wario mains. I hate your character.
The Min slight nerf, but like people, that really doesn't affect them at all. It's still a super strong character, but
Oh man, the removal of Rock Croc entirely, man.
yes,
Falcon with like
That
the
is
biggest buff in this patch.
Oh, did you forget about Ganondorf? Excuse me.
Oh, that's true. You're right. You're
Both
right.
of them.
Ignore me, bro. Don't listen to me.
Yo, but the sleeper for this patch, definitely Pichu, like Joke said. Pichu's big sleeper.
Oh yeah.
You're able to do, okay, so I think it's nerfed like half. It's buffed half, technically, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like freaking,
The stuff farm is like reduced by half.
that's insanity,
Okay.
bro. Like normally you would be at like 60% for like throwing out all your moves. Now you're at like 30. Like that is actually beyond huge for advantage state, and you can actually push a lot harder. You know, I feel like that's gonna be a big sleeper. And in general, though, this patch,
And that Nair buff.
yeah, the Nair buff too. Yeah, the invincibility on the ears or something like that. But this patch in general, I have not seen anybody. I have not seen the community like this hype for a patch in a hot minute. Like Sephiroth, you know, people were cool with it. It's like, yeah, this character's dope. But like the entirety of the game, it's just like Sephiroth is here. And then nothing. You know, like there was like nothing else. It was just like Sephiroth is here. What about everybody else? Like nobody cared about anything else. But now everybody's like so fucking hungry. Pikachu players are just like, yo, should I switch to Pichu? You know? And like everybody's like questioning life so hard, but people are like so much more invigorated to play the game, and this is probably what we needed. Like Sakurai and his team doing a really good job of just like bringing this all together.
It's like they actually played online this time.
Yeah. I mean, there are
Yeah, you saw the
offline.
latest direct. He was back at his house. He had to play online again. He realized he's like, oh crap.
Oh crap, this is rough. Well, another thing that always influences the patches is the Japanese results, and there's Japanese offline tournaments. I don't know. I guess he's been seeing something. I don't know. Like the Pichu is sort of out of left field because Pichu was still a really good glass cannon regardless. But it's tough to say. Do you guys want to see any like future buffs, reasonable buffs or nerfs? Come
That
next
was
patch?
targeted at me. Hey.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Ganondorf movement speed buff all the time. That's all I'm waiting for. Ganondorf
Well, you mean I can
movement
ask
speed
for
buff,
Bowser's speed to
recovery
be
buff.
increased?
That's it. That's all I want.
I know you guys want your characters, but aside from your mains, what would you like to see from the game?
I want a nerf. I want one nerf, and I've wanted it for a while.
What?
And I want Pikachu's hurtbox to be extended like Pichu's was. Pikachu's hitbox is currently smaller than Pichu's. That's wrong in so many ways.
Really now? Okay.
Yeah, because originally Pichu's was smaller, and then I think in like that one where Pichu got like gutted, it was like what 3.1 if I remember correctly. They made the
Pichu got
hurtbox bigger, but they kept Pikachu the same. So since then, Pikachu's hurtbox has been smaller than Pichu's.
What? Oh,
And it's obnoxious, and I want it nerfed. For buffs, I don't know. Honestly, there's really no character that's really like super atrocious. Like even you see your Ganons and Dr. Mario's and all of those characters. Like you still see players doing decently well with them up until you get to like those really really high levels. So
yeah, and then you don't see them at all. They're like scarce.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
so-
fine. We don't need Little Max placing top 5. That's okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Yo, Peanut. No.
Yeah.
I'm
Talk
sorry,
to Peanut about
thank
that,
you,
bro.
Chat, I'm sorry.
Yo, Money Mike Peanut. Oh, what you doing?
Hey, like in terms of like nerfs, I would say Palutena's Nair landing lag should be nerfed.
Bro, I think that character is already sort of gutted. Like, they can't spam the
Schultz-
forward airs and the dash attacks anymore, so it's just like, you're already pretty screwed, as
Yeah,
far
but,
as approaches.
Like their main like I can just match 8 like option is like it's still there, and it just seems like a problem to me because I played Ganondorf 1 and 2, just a spammable move. Like it's kind of like Myra Pit. It's Mithras. It's kind of like Mithras neutral air, but like good.
But good. But
Better.
actually
Better,
good. That's funny as hell. Yo, what you guys think about Sing?
Sing, because I see Metal and Braven both saying fix Sing. What is the
What is
issue with
wrong
Sing?
with
I'm
it,
not
bro?
asking that out of spite. I don't play Puff. I'm genuinely asking what is the issue with Sing.
Jigglypuff, players just be hidden saying like regardless, bro? Like I don't understand, to be honest. So
I think Sing is good as it is. I think the thing is it doesn't have that much range, and it only has like three, like
3
something
hitboxes, yeah.
frame hitboxes. Yeah, three
Yeah.
hitboxes. You can
Okay.
easily shoot it.
I mean, at that point, you know, fix the Ganondorf up smash, the last hitbox. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like at that
Yeah.
point. um.
Change Shulk's neutral B so he doesn't cheat anymore.
Oh, the
Oh
dial
no, that's a
Some Minato arts, bro. Nah, get out of here. Man.
dial storage or
that's actually
something.
a good. That's fine, honestly, because you
Jesus.
can
They
still
took
like
they
counterplay
took
around
the
that.
launch. You know what people get ejected for in tournaments, like making launch distance or making the launch rate higher or lower. Yeah, they just put that as Shulk's neutral B.
DI the move. Oh my god. Jesus, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hero, but like he gets 5 buffs.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, honestly, in general though, this patch looking hella good. So we do have in chat jokes asking one thing before we move on to our very last topic. Do you guys think me costume characters deconfirm new characters? What was your guys' stance on that? Like,
Absolutely, I think like
absolutely. Damn.
absolutely. A lot of like requested characters have shown up in me costumes, like Travis Touchdown and the Monster Hunter. It's like what else can I really say about that? Like what the next patch fucking next character is gonna be like fucking Crash, and then Dante is gonna come as a Meat Sword Fighter costume. You know,
I'm still waiting for that Sora me costume so I can laugh at everyone that wants Sora.
Dang. I mean, it's so hard to say what actually deconfirms a character because I mean, your
Yeah.
boy Little Mac was an assist trophy for like the longest minute, you know? And then Mithra is a fucking whatchamacallit. Mithra was a spirit, she still is, and now she's a character. Like it
I think me costumes deconfirm characters, but not spirits, because there are a lot of spirits that have turned into characters.
Yeah.
Besides
I
of
want
course,
to say yes. I want to agree with Viz 100%, and I still do to a degree. But every time we think we have a read on what
Yeah.
confirms and deconfirms a character, it changes. First, we thought it was spirits, and then Min Min got thrown in, and then it's like, oh, if a game, always going to choose the protagonist of the game first, and then we got Pyra Mithra. While Sakurai just dicked on Rex the entirety of that direct presentation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know at this point, but I for the most part I want to agree with Viz that a me costume, especially as DLC, is pretty much like, for the most part, I think it does deconfirm a character.
That's fair. Deconfirms a character, but I think the hottest thing to note though, it would deconfirm a character, but I personally don't think it would deconfirm a character from that series. So
Right.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we have Rex costume, but we do have 2 Xenoblade. We do have the Monster Hunter things, but I don't know, they could just throw a freaking Monster Hunter character that aren't those costumes in there. I don't know, I sort of am leaning towards that as well, but it would be the big funny from fucking Sakurai if he were just like, you know what? Fucking, so we are, like, imagine he does a direct, and it's just like, Sora me costume, and then everybody's just like, yes! And then after that, it's like,
Dante me costume.
no.
Dante me
No,
costume.
even better. It's like, Sora me costume, pop off, whatever, and then after that, it's like, but Donald is getting released, and we're just like, what the fuck? You know? Like, he would pull the big
Peter
funny.
Griffin from the Family Guy series.
I mean,
Or this last direct was just a big bit, and they actually make Rex the next character after just messing with us for like the past 3 months.
he could
Okay, wait.
just do anything.
He was finishing. Hear me out. So you know how you said earlier that me costumes deconfirm characters, but not characters from that series.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm thinking Frisk from Undertale could make it in.
Oh shit! Oh my god, we got an actual Undertale
Okay.
character. That'd be fucking
So you
crazy.
get Frisk. Because he's worked with Toby Fox before.
Yeah.
And Sans is a Mii costume, so that doesn't mean a Mii deconfirm for any other Undertale character. And what other like Undertale character could make it besides maybe Undyne and Mettaton? You
Flowey,
know,
maybe. I don't know.
Flowey, maybe,
no.
yeah. I see
Put a
Flowey more,
Flowey
but
in
it's
the-
probably Frisk. It's probably
I'm not
Frisk,
saying that. I'm
if
not sure.
anything.
I will confess I have not played Undertale yet
Me
to its
neither.
entirety. I've been told that I need to, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. The
Same.
community is a little scary, but the game itself sounds great. And I haven't been to finish that yet.
I mean,
I
you
need
could
to.
say the same about the Smash community, but here we are, boys. You
True.
know.
Look at us. Bunch of jackasses sitting in a room.
75% of them haven't even been awarded light yet, and I haven't either. So
It's definitely cool that the three of us, I think we're all on par with like the Mii costume does deconfirm the character, but not the series. But one thing that we will probably disagree on, the next topic here, the Pokemon Direct, Which are you
Boy.
guys even getting Diamond and Pearl? Like, what about any of that do you think? Like, are you guys like Pokemon fans in
what if I
general?
wasn't broke?
That's not even a question. I'm grabbing
Yes.
that game the day it comes out. That's not even a question.
Which
Both
one?
of them.
Both. Oh, yo.
Brilliant Diamond and
Both.
Legends Arceus. I'm getting both of them 100%. It's not even a
Holy.
question.
Oh yeah,
I'm a Pokemon
Legends
sellout, bro.
Arceus is like it seems like a banger, bro.
I'm a sellout, bro. I'll probably get new Pokemon Snap too, maybe.
Yes,
I'm a sellout.
I'm gonna
for this
get
series,
Pokemon
man.
Snap all day. Like Pokemon, that's the one thing
Bro,
that
new
I
Pokemon
hate.
Snap.
It looks so good. Like that's the one thing I hate. Like when the Pokemon Direct came out, like I want to say like 20 minutes after that, people were just like, "Yo, fucking this Pokemon game," and they literally didn't even mention Snap. I'm like, y'all are sleeping so hard on that game, dude. There's so many like Easter eggs in the original. There's gonna be so much replayability. I know there's no competitive, but like at the core of like video gaming, it is about having a good time and just enjoying.
Yeah.
So I love that Pokemon Snap is like teaching the new generation basically like this is just a chill, have fun game. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
probably
it's
stream
like-
the fuck out of that.
It's like what's the purpose of competitive photography? Extreme picture, you know? Speed running photos.
Yeah, there is gonna be
I
speed
can't
running.
wait.
I can't wait to go on
Sports.
speedrun.com and upload my speedruns of new Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo Switch.
Fucking rookie percent, dude.
I mean, that's probably gonna exist though. That's the thing. Like, there's like, just like the original, you take a picture of the Pokemon, and then the professor rates your picture. So people are probably gonna have like high scores for like how perfect a picture was or some shit like that. But that's like it's like
And
just
then-
funny ass competition, which is great.
And then
We're about to have straight up
speedrunners
like
is gonna have like. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you go for it.
No, I was gonna say fucking speedrunners are gonna have like who can take the picture of like this Pokemon the fastest, like fucking Bulbasaur percent or like Blastoise
Bulbasaur
percent.
Yeah.
Yo, that'd be amazing.
We're gonna
dude.
have like
I'm just waiting on
Lumina or
Frogadier percent,
Vaporeon
bro.
eating a fruit percent.
Oh, fruit percent. Yes, that'd be
We're gonna
awesome.
have, we're gonna have
Oh,
like Lumina or Vaporeon eating a fruit percent. We're gonna have like ridiculously specific.
I can't wait, dude. But Viz, if you were, granted things go well, whatever in the future, imagine Coke Corner pops off, I could slide money. That'd be fucking dope. But if you did have money, Diamond or Pearl, though, what would you get?
Diamond.
Diamond, okay.
Oh,
Actually-
I was always a fan of Dialga. I don't like water type dragons, even though they have like no weaknesses. But I was just always a big fan of Dialga.
Was that your original one?
No, I never had, I never had either.
Oh, damn, Soul?
I just always liked Dialga and there you go. So Dialga and Doctor Rai. God damn it, I can't speak.
Dialgo definitely sick. I'm probably gonna get Diamond as well. But Soul, what was your first one? There's no way you got both as a fucking kid. There's no way.
I did not. No,
Okay.
I still don't get both. I don't make that kind of money.
What did you have back
dropping
then?
a-
Have Pokemon
not,
money,
not
dog.
dropping $120 on 2 games that are intended to be bought as one every single year. Nah,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna get Probably Brilliant Diamond, and I also have a confession because I like Dialga the most. I've picked Diamond since I was a little kid. My first game was actually Soul Silver. I've never done a
Yo.
playthrough, even started a playthrough of Sinnoh, so this is gonna be my first one.
Oh shit.
So
Yo,
I'm
that's sick.
excited.
Damn, dude.
I mean, it's a faithful recreation too. So I'm just gonna have my
Yeah.
Blaziken and my Cloyster and my Charizard, and we're just gonna
Okay, hot
fight
take.
ass.
I like the art style they chose. For the remakes, I understand why people don't like it, but I personally don't have a big issue with it.
That's not a hot take. That's a fact. That it's a good art style. It's faithful to the original.
Yeah.
It's sort
Yeah,
of growing
exactly.
on me, to be honest. But I just hope like
Mhm.
the core mechanics. You guys didn't even play it, shit. But there's like so much Gen 4 shit, specifically from Diamond and Pearl, that are exclusive to those games that I hope they retain. Um,
And
I
there
hope
there
was
the
like
weather
what the
wars don't stay done.
honey trees or something like that.
well, even better than that. There was this one thing where you can decorate a Pokeball, and then you put like certain effects on it, and then when you toss the Pokeball, your Pokemon comes up, in the battle screen, and then it
Oh,
has all
and
these
it
different
like
animations and shit, and you can like customize it how you want. Like that was fire. I love that.
It's the ball
mm,
capsules, right?
Yes,
I love
Oh, dude, I remember those
doo-doo
Soul
brown
Silver.
stars in my Pokeball.
those are so
Those are
fucking
sick.
awesome, dude. Damn, I honest to God thought we were like somebody was gonna say Pearl, but I guess we're all diamond fiends out here. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
mean, somebody's just gonna pull up with a Pocky and like wipe ass, but get all good all day.
Dude, I'm gonna throw my Pikachu out, one hit your fucking Palkia with Thunderbolt, bro. What you gonna do?
Facts.
It's a dragon type,
Yeah, it's a
stupid. It's
dragon
not gonna
type. Yeah,
work.
yeah, yeah. Damn, yeah.
Let me make my jokes. Don't hit me with logic, bro. What you talking about?
Bro, it's like big immune to everything. It's ridiculous.
I
Oh
think the
man.
only thing that hits it is Fairy and Dragon.
The what?
I see the only thing that hits Palkia is like Fairy and Dragon.
That was crazy, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, RC is looking hella good too. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. It just
RC,
seems it's like an open world type thing, right?
yeah,
I mean, we haven't
Looks
really
like
gotten
it.
like
the rolls throw me off. It's just like, why are you gonna roll? Yeah, the rolls really throw me off because it's just like you're gonna roll and then you throw a Pokeball. Like, what other options you got? Like,
wave dash out of shield.
it just throws me off. It's like, what are we using this movement for? Are we gonna start climbing things as well as like a little 10-year-old boy or girl? Like,
Are we being
Yeah,
hunted
Pokemon
by
Breath of the Wild.
Pokemon?
yo, hunted by Pokemon? You just stand there and it like bops you or something? That'd be pretty funny.
Is like an angry Piplup gonna come after me? Like,
I don't know. That game looks like really weird, but I like that they're actually like making this move though.
Like they're branching out to a different like genre of not. It's
Well,
branching away from like the traditional Pokemon thing.
yeah, but I mean, we actually saw the end game where it's still RPG. Nothing's gonna like change drastically. It's still an RPG, and you're probably still gonna be able to like move your Pokemon over, yada yada. But like, I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck they're actually gonna change though. Like the movement and like, are you actually gonna be able to explore shit? Are there gonna be NPCs around that you can talk to, or is it just like an open ass field with like nothing there? It's like, what are they gonna fill? Because I mean,
they did mention a village. There's got to be NPCs at least in the village.
yeah, the
I would
villages.
think. I would think, but again, who knows?
Yeah, it looks super bare bones right now. Don't know what to expect.
Hey, the game looks really good though. Like the graphics themselves, like it just look good to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, I was like watching it with Dory, and I was like, look at the trees, look at the trees. Oh, yo, the trees are good.
Dude, they're actually trees. Yo.
I was like, yo, this is so
Damn, we really
good.
popping off for trees, huh?
Yeah, we popping
Yo,
off
tree
our
hype?
trees. Yep, 2021 hype. 2022 is the real hype.
Yes, sir.
But do you guys have anything else to talk about? I think we're chilling. Unless you guys want to talk about anything, just cause bonus.
I have one. I have a
Uh,
question for you guys.
Yeah.
Sort of sticking on the topic of Pokemon. I know these are very divisive games in the franchise.
Mhm.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I know sometimes the game mechanics, including catching,
Shit.
a lot of people weren't a huge fan of that. I get that.
Mhm.
but this is more of a statement, and I want to see if you guys agree or disagree. Either one's fair. But I think I want another game with those graphics because that game
It,
visually looks so good.
Oh yeah,
It
that
looks
game looks
so good.
insane, dude.
I never owned it though. That's the thing. I actually was considering buying it just because I know the like shiny hunting's really good. Like you're literally walking and you just see the shinies right there. It's like yes, like it gives you
Mhm.
like the you don't have the same pop off because it's just like oh it's literally right there.
It's sitting there, but it's
Yeah.
just like
Isn't there also like regular controls that you can do? You can just like hit buttons. Like you don't need the motion, right?
I've never tried to play it without the motion, so I have no
Oh,
idea.
oh damn. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I whip out the Joy Cons for that one.
Yeah, I hope they do that. Like, I don't know if I foresee a Gen 5 remake. I don't know. In my
I
mind, it
personally,
feels too
sorry.
early.
I think in probably another like 2-3 years, maybe even 3-4 years.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
won't be a
Gen
while,
5
but
still too new.
It
I think
feels
it
new,
just
but it's
turned.
not.
I think today was like the 10th birthday
Exactly.
of Black
It's
and
not
White.
really, but
I don't know, but in like Pokemon terms, they did. What was the year span that they remade into Fire Red, Leaf Green? It was about 10 years. Yeah. All right. It was like
Yeah, that was like what
yeah,
2000 and early 2000s. I know that.
yeah.
I think it came out like before Emerald, but after R RB, right, or RS. Sorry.
Yeah, because it's still Gen 3. There's no way it would come
Right.
out before then. Yeah, it was during Red and Blue. I mean, Ruby Sapphire. Ruby Sapphire like 2003? Something.
I think 2000. Yeah, you're right. I think.
And that's like a whole ass remake before even the 10-year mark. So, I don't know. That's weird to say. But shit's been really
It's
weird
tough.
for Pokemon. But yeah, I guess we're gonna end this here. This is Coast Corner, episode 2 with your boy Soul CPU here and our boy Viz. You guys want to plug yourselves before we head out?
Uh, Twitter, YouTube. It's all gonna be in the description. I hope.
I got you. I got you.
I got just thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate you taking the time having me on. It was good to talk to you guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, for sure.
I'll plug two Twitters. I'll plug two Twitters.
Oh,
First one is my well my main. It's my second account, but like where I do
I'm
I
keeping
don't
that
know.
in.
I'm finding this so funny.
I'm keeping that one in. All right.
Discord. Don't want me to plug, bro. It's really gonna do that.
The first one though.
First is my slash Twitter at it's soul CPU. Second is the as Koei mentioned at the beginning. I do own an esports team. We run tournaments every Sunday at First Take GG. Smash players looking for tournaments, just find us there.
Sick stuff.
Oh,
Sick stuff.
wow.
Yep.
And this is just behind the scenes stuff, but I am currently. Never mind. I have the intro done. I just haven't sent it. Anyway.
Oh. Nice. They'll see it at the beginning, right? Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have a good night. Peace out, guys.
Mhm.
Thanks for popping in here. In a timely manner. This is definitely cool. So peacing out, ending recording here. Take care, guys.